Welcome, friends. Today, I have something truly special for you. This is not just any ordinary story. It's an adventure into one of the greatest mysteries of human history. A mystery so profound, so puzzling, that even the most brilliant minds of science still can't fully explain it. This journey is not just about improving your English listening skills, but about diving into something that has baffled historians, archaeologists, and scientists for centuries. Are you ready to unravel this mystery? Let's go. Imagine this. You're standing in the middle of a vast desert. The golden sands stretch endlessly in every direction. The hot winds blow against your face, carrying the whispers of an ancient civilization that once flourished in this land. You look ahead and see something so massive, so perfect, that it defies all belief. A structure that has stood for over 4,500 years, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, surviving storms, wars, and the ravages of time itself. What could this be? The Great Pyramid of Giza. But it's not just a building, it's a mystery. One that has perplexed scientists, archaeologists, and historians for centuries. How was it built? How did ancient people, with no modern technology, lift millions of massive stones and place them with such perfection? Why was it built, and what could it be hiding inside? Let's step back in time. 4,500 years ago, ancient Egypt, a land of mystique and power. In this land, there was a king, King Khufu, also known as Cheops. He wasn't just any king. The people believed he was a living god, a ruler beyond human comprehension. And Khufu had a dream bigger than any ruler before him. He wanted a monument that would last forever, something so grand, so monumental, that thousands of years later, people would still marvel at how it was even possible to create. So, he ordered the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. It was an impossible challenge. No trucks, no cranes, no modern tools. The pyramid was built using 2.3 million massive stone blocks, each weighing anywhere from 2.5 to 15 tons, some as heavy as 2 elephants. The total weight of the pyramid was 6.5 million tons. It stood 146.6 meters, 480 feet tall, about the height of a 50-story building. Every single stone was placed with mathematical precision. Even today, with all our modern technology, we can't easily replicate the pyramid's construction. It is a feat of engineering so remarkable that it has raised one question after another for centuries. But here's the biggest mystery. This entire pyramid was built in just 20 years. Let's do some simple math. 2.3 million stones, 20 years. That means workers had to place a stone every 2 to 3 minutes, day and night, without stopping. And these weren't small stones. They were massive, weighing several tons. How did they do it? How did they move such heavy stones across the desert without modern vehicles? And more importantly, how did they lift them so high without cranes? Before we dive deeper into these questions, let's talk about the workers who built the pyramid. Most people assume that the pyramids were built by slaves, forced to work under harsh conditions. But that's not true. Archaeologists have found clear evidence that the workers who built the pyramids were skilled laborers, engineers, and craftsmen. They weren't slaves. In fact, they were well fed, given shelter, and even medical care. They lived in organized worker villages near the pyramid and were highly respected for their craftsmanship. They were building something that would make their civilization immortal. But even with thousands of skilled workers, the question remains, how did they build the pyramid? There are several theories, but none can fully explain how this was accomplished. Let's look at a few. 1. The ramp theory. One of the most widely accepted theories is that the Egyptians built massive ramps made of mud brick and limestone to drag the stones to higher levels. The workers could have used sleds and ropes to pull the stones up these ramps, and they even poured water on the sand to reduce friction, making the sleds move more easily. But here's the catch. No solid evidence of these ramps has ever been found. If they existed, these ramps would have to be even bigger than the pyramid itself. So, did they really exist? 2. The internal spiral ramp theory. Another theory suggests that the ramps were built inside the pyramid itself, like a spiral staircase. Instead of using external ramps, the workers could have created hidden tunnels inside the pyramid to transport the stones upward. This would explain why we don't see remains of external ramps today. But again, there's no physical proof that these tunnels exist. 3. The water transport theory. Some experts believe that the Egyptians used water canals to move the stones. The Nile River used to be much closer to the pyramids, so they could have used boats to float the massive stones closer to the construction site. While this could explain how the stones were transported, it doesn't explain how they were lifted so high. Now let's explore an even bigger mystery. Why was the Great Pyramid built? The official explanation is that the pyramid was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu. Inside the pyramid, there's a king's chamber where his body was supposed to be placed. But there's something strange about this chamber. When it was first opened in modern history, it was found to be empty. No mummy, no treasure, just an empty stone sarcophagus. If this was a tomb, why wasn't the body of Pharaoh Khufu inside? And why was the sarcophagus too large to fit through the narrow passageways, suggesting it was placed inside the pyramid before it was even built? Could it be that the king's chamber was never intended to be a tomb at all? If not, what was it for? Another strange chamber inside the pyramid is called the Queen's Chamber, but no queen was ever buried there. What's even stranger are the two small shafts rising from the chamber, leading upward. They're too small for a person to fit inside, and for years, no one knew why they existed or where they led. Now let's move deeper inside the pyramid. One of the most fascinating parts of the pyramid is the Grand Gallery, a passage with walls that rise at a perfect angle, creating an optical illusion. Some believe the gallery wasn't just a simple hallway, but a power chamber, built to carry energy. Was this passage part of a scientific or religious machine that we no longer understand? Or was it something else entirely? No one knows, and the mysteries don't stop there. In 2017, using advanced scanning technology, scientists made a shocking discovery. There is a massive hidden room inside the pyramid, larger than the king's chamber. No one has ever entered it, and nobody knows what's inside. What could be hidden there? And why has the Egyptian government forbidden further investigation? Could there be ancient artifacts with secrets that could change history? Could it be the real burial place of Pharaoh Khufu? Or could it hold something even more mysterious? Until today, this room remains sealed. Now here's something that will blow your mind. Scientists have discovered that the Great Pyramid creates a strange energy field. In 2018, researchers found that the pyramid concentrates electromagnetic energy in certain chambers. Some believe this means the pyramid was not just a tomb, it was built for a greater purpose. Was it a power generator? Was it designed to connect with the stars? Or was it built using lost knowledge we no longer understand? Imagine this. For thousands of years, the pyramid has stood silently, guarding its secrets. People have tried to uncover them, but many areas of the pyramid are still sealed off. Modern technology has helped us explore some areas, but many places remain hidden. In fact, scientists have sent robots into the pyramid to explore the narrow shafts no human can fit in. And what did they find? In one of these shafts, a robot discovered a mysterious stone door with copper handles. After drilling a small hole and sending in a camera, they discovered red markings on the walls, symbols that had never been seen before. Some believe these symbols are secret codes left by the pyramid's builders. Others think they could be evidence of lost knowledge. Could these markings hold the key to understanding the pyramid's true purpose? Or could they be the final puzzle pieces that explain everything? And in another shaft, the robot found yet another hidden door leading to another unknown chamber. Why would the ancient Egyptians create secret rooms inside the pyramid that no one could ever enter? Could they be hiding something? Or is there a message hidden inside the pyramid that we still can't comprehend? Now here's something even more mind-boggling. The Great Pyramid is perfectly aligned with true north. Not just by chance, but with an accuracy of 0.05 degrees. Today, even with all our modern tools, we struggle to align buildings with such precision. But the ancient Egyptians managed to do it thousands of years ago. But how did they know exactly where true north was? How did they know about the exact center of the Earth? Some researchers believe this wasn't just a coincidence. They think the pyramid was built in this precise location for a reason. And there's an ancient Egyptian temple, the Dendra Temple, where archaeologists have found something very strange, a carving of a giant glass bulb with a long wire connected to it, looking eerily similar to a modern electric light bulb. How could the Egyptians know about electricity thousands of years before it was even discovered? Could they have had access to some kind of advanced technology? Or could they have been in contact with extraterrestrial beings who shared their knowledge? The Great Pyramid is not just a monument. It's a message. It's a message about the potential of human beings, about the knowledge we've lost, and about the mysteries that still await us. If the ancient Egyptians could achieve such feats, what can we accomplish today? But the pyramid is more than just a puzzle. It's a challenge to question everything we think we know about history, technology, and the universe. And perhaps one day, we will unlock the pyramid's final secrets. Until then, we must keep searching, keep asking questions, and never stop seeking the truth. The mystery of the pyramids isn't just about the past. It's about what we can learn from it to shape our future. The real power doesn't lie in the stones of the pyramid, but in the human mind. The ability to think, to question, and to believe that anything is possible. Maybe the pyramid wasn't meant to give us answers. Maybe it was meant to inspire us to ask better questions. If you enjoyed the story of the Great Pyramid of Giza and found it as fascinating as we did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss any of our future videos. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think about the pyramid's mysteries. Do you believe the ancient Egyptians had access to technology beyond what we know? Or could there be something from outer space that helped them build such a masterpiece? Make sure to stay tuned and keep exploring with us. There's so much more to discover. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.